being Leicester City. They're going to go against Antonio Conte's Tottenham Hotspur, and Tottenham, well, they haven't lost so far in the Premier League.
Exactly.
It's not ideal for Brendan Rodgers, to be honest. And when you look at Antonio Conte's record against Leicester City as well, we can really only see this going one way, right, Keesh?
Yeah, even without looking at Antonio Conte's record against Leicester, even just looking at recent form, Michelle, it is genuinely very frustrating. But beyond that, as you pointed out, 7 out of 8 career meetings against Leicester, Antonio Conte has always won. And I don't think there is a reason for him to go into this game expecting the outcome to be otherwise.
J-Mo?
I'm going to bring a similar situation here. When Liverpool went to Old Trafford to play Manchester United, everyone expected Liverpool to run riot. And I think everyone's expecting Tottenham to run riot with Leicester here. Statistically, if you look at Leicester, 1 clean sheet since the 21st of February 21 away from home.
Wow.
But they have had 2 games where they haven't scored. So scoring goals isn't a problem for Leicester away from home. I think keeping clean sheets is obviously one. But as I say, if everyone thinks that Leicester are going to get beat, including Tottenham, then Leicester win.
So on that
you know how this works.
That's a big shout, Jimo.
On that stat that you brought up, actually, it was quite interesting because a lot of people talk about the defensive errors and defensive issues in this Foxes side this season because of the loss of Kasper Schmeichel. But as you pointed out, their defensive issues have gone back even to last season, really. Why do you think that is?
I've got a theory on the training ground, and anyone who's into these kind of stats, they have a new training ground. I think it was the beginning of January 21. It's a change of scene for everybody, and that upsets football teams. If you look across the Premier League, when clubs have changed their training facilities, it usually comes with bad form. But what you're saying is a good point, because I think straight away you think Kasper Schmeichel's gone, Ward's in goal, Leicester have problems. But this problem's been going on for 18 months. So it's something that Brendan Rodgers needs to sort out. Even losing Fofana, this is something that has been going on before. So I think if I'm in that Leicester change room, I go away from home and I'm thinking, here we go again. As soon as the goal goes in, that's normal. But then the fact they're scoring goals means that they could actually cause Tottenham some kind of problem. Interestingly, Tottenham have only drawn 1 game at home in that same period of time.
When you are in that situation as Leicester City are, when things are down in the dumps and you are so mentally fragile, when you concede a goal, everything just unravels. How do you try to counter that?
Well, I've been in the position. I mean, the position they're in at the moment, unfortunately, in my career, with a couple of relegations, and you kind of expect things to happen. You go into the game saying, we're going to concede at some point. Now, confidently, you say, well, then we know we're not going to sort of lose our heads with it. We're going to score as well. As I say, the record suggests they're going to score. But then you're asking your team to score 2 goals, which becomes more difficult against a Tottenham side who don't concede many goals at home. So what do? You just hope that you don't concede any goals.
Leicester City fans are watching this crying right now listening to you, J-Mo.
Michelle, I think the problem is, and this is where the manager has to be stronger. Stronger in the training, stronger with his team, give them the confidence. You get that 1-0 win away from home, and then it can change the whole season.
Well, speaking of Brendan Rodgers then, just how much trouble is he in right now when you look at Leicester City's form?
Yeah, I mean, as J-Mo mentioned about their defensive numbers and why they look really disappointing, I think they are atrocious, really. Goals conceded, put that aside, 16th, ranks them 19th in the Premier League. You look at that save ratio, they've only saved 48% of the shots that they faced this year, 20th. I think any elite football club out there that loses Kasper Schmeichel as a goalkeeper goes out and actually finds a replacement that's on the same level. But obviously there are financial issues in terms of how they're able to spend in the summer. They weren't able to do that. It's Danny Ward in goal, and their defensive numbers have been relatively... But I won't blame it all on Danny alone, because you look at possession won in final third, they're not aggressive enough in terms of their pressing. They're losing a ball very easily, and they rank really, really badly in a lot of these criteria, and not all of them goes back to the goalkeeper. So it really looks bleak for Brendan Rodgers at the moment.
Well, Keepers Union, you've got to go have a word with Danny Ward, don't you, J-Mo?
Yeah.
But we do have to get your predictions. That's first and foremost as well for this match.
3-0 Tottenham.
Oof, not a chance at all. Not a chance for Leicester.
Leicester have a chance if Tottenham have players sent off quite early in the game. But after Tottenham losing in Europe, first
they want a reaction.
Yeah, there'll be a reaction. Conte will be demanding that, and I just can't see Leicester doing anything to stop them.
Well, you're not really exactly making Foxes fan very happy right now, but that is the reality. That is the reality of the situation at the moment.